Welcome to another video. This is JC Diaz with my show JC Diaz Uncensored. Today I have a reaction to the despicable actions that the President of the United States committed, and yesterday, or the day before yesterday, at 11:44 p.m. and it pretty much took him over 13 to 14 hours before he will remove the despicable, disgusting video he posted on his social media. So let's go ahead and start the show, and I'll be right back with you guys. And we are back. Thank you to all my supporters for always being there for me. Keep it coming, and I will keep on coming. We are growing, and we're growing steady, and we continue to bring great content for you guys. Thank you. So I want to play a little clip that I put together for you guys. And after we play this clip, we will be back, and I'm going to give you my take on that clip. So let's go ahead and play the clip, and we'll be right back.
My name is May Wiggins. I was denied an apartment in the Trump buildings based on the color of my skin.
Before Donald Trump got into the penthouses and the luxury casinos, he and his family were involved in low and moderate income rental housing in Brooklyn, Queens, and other cities.
I applied and was told by the Trump Corporation that there were no vacancies.
What they told May wasn't true, and when she complained to the New York Human Rights Commission, they were able to determine that she'd been lied to.
They sent a Caucasian couple out, and they were told that there was a vacancy.
You can't deny discrimination when the same unit that has been denied to a black person is offered to a white person.
I felt very, very angry. So much so that it still evokes anger and hurt. Deep, deep hurt.
The allegations of discrimination against the Trump businesses began when his dad was running the company, but then continued after Donald Trump was named as president.
That's when the Justice Department became involved.
We found how Trump personnel would be told to deal with people of color. One of the ways in which they were told to deal was to put a big C on their application.
C for colored.
That's fairly unusual.
Most landlords follow the law, and it's frankly just a tiny minority that would engage in activities that would be so blatantly illegal.
We sued the Trump Organization and Fred Trump and Donald Trump.
Donald and Fred Trump and the company eventually settled the case.
Proof was so clear that the Justice Department was able to obtain a strong consent decree. It is functionally the same as being found guilty of discrimination, except you don't have to admit discrimination.
Once the suit was settled, that wasn't the end of the discriminatory activities, and a couple of years later, the Justice Department had to file a motion against the firm again.
If he carries this practice over as president, I fear for certain minority groups, because I can still hear Trump saying, knock the crap out of him.
Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously.
Or there goes my African American.
Oh, look at my African American over here.
As if he was some pet dog. He is not worthy of becoming president of this country.
Of course I hate these people. And let's all hate these people, because maybe hate is what we need if we're going to get something done. I mean, it's incredible.
After that terrible attack in Central Park, you spent a lot of money taking ads that seemed, Donald, to the casual reader insightful, like vigilante, wow, let's fight back. You want to give me a little history?
Well, I mean, I don't see anything insightful. I am strongly in favor of the death penalty. I'm also in favor of bringing back police forces that can do something instead of just turning their back, because every quality lawyer that represents people that are in trouble said the first thing they do is start shouting police brutality, etc. The disappointing aspect of it is that, well, 95% of the people agree with me. Probably 40% of the columnists agree. I mean, I've had newspaper people, in fact, I had some woman the other day stick a microphone in my face from one of the major networks. But don't you have compassion for these young men that raped and beat and mugged and everything else this wonderful woman? I had a case the other day. I went to a hospital in Brooklyn. A woman was raped, mugged, and thrown off a 4-story building, okay? And a reporter asked me whether or not I had any compassion or feeling for the people that did it. Do I have hatred for them? And I said, look, this woman was raped, mugged, and thrown off a building. Thrown off a building, on top of everything else. She's virtually, I mean, she's got some major problems, to put it mildly. I said, of course I hate these people. And let's all hate these people, because maybe hate is what we need if we're going to get something done. I mean, it's incredible when a reporter asks me whether or not I have compassion for the people that did this crime. I have absolutely no compassion.
Obviously. How about if it were asked this way? We don't know who did that crime, and the court's going to decide who did that crime. Were you prejudging those arrested?
No, I'm not prejudging at all. I'm not in this particular case. I'm saying if they're found guilty, if the woman died, which she hopefully will not be dying, but if the woman died, I think they should be executed. I think you should have the death penalty. I think most people agree with me on that.
Was the ad careful to say if? Because there could have been a bystander, there could have been someone wrongfully
you can write
arrested.
anything. I mean, here's a fairly long ad. It was fairly detailed and all, and you can take any interpretation. The problem with our society is that the victim has absolutely no rights and the criminal has unbelievable rights. Unbelievable rights. And I say it has to stop. That's why I took the ad. And I have to tell you, that ad, I've never done anything that's been so positively received.
I and others have been trying to tell you, the American people, that this man was exhibiting bigoted behavior. I asked him about it a number of times and he denied it, but kept up the racist rhetoric and behavior throughout the campaign and now while he's in the White House. His supporters made excuses, continue to make excuses for him. Some of them people I personally know. Some of them are his friends, as a matter of fact, and I can hear them now telling me, oh, Donald didn't mean that. Donald isn't a racist, or just people who don't know him. I think it was taken out of context. I'm not sure. How many examples do you need of this? But he is a racist. And for all of you who over the last few years have uttered that tired, lazy, uninformed, uneducated, ignorant response of calling me and others who point out racist behavior racists, you know what you can go do? I can't say that, but you can go read a book, a history book, because you might learn that people from some of those shithole countries were slaves who were brought here by force to help build this country, and then start your learning process from there. You also might want to do some self-examination. What does it say about you that no matter what, you continue to make excuses for this man, for his vile behavior, this sort of vile behavior? Doesn't that make you just as bad, if not worse, than him? And I have to be honest, I was not shocked that Donald Trump reportedly called the majority of black and Hispanic countries or continents shitholes. I wasn't shocked. I'm not. I'm really not outraged by it. I'm not outraged. I'm tired of being outraged, as a matter of fact. I've been outraged too many times. It's more important to be strategic, than to be outraged. Some people can be outraged, but it's more important for level-headed people to be strategic rather than outraged. Otherwise, it becomes a sky is falling situation every time he says something dumb or stupid or racist.
And we are back. So what you guys just witnessed or watched is the little clip that I put together. In this clip, I played the horrendous, despicable, disgusting video that our president posted to his social media 2 days ago, before yesterday at 11:44 p.m. This appeared on his Truth social media platform. And after that, you guys just watch a clip of Don Lemon telling us the president was racist. This was back in 2018. So I just wanted to give you my take on this disgusting act by the president. I just wanted to give you what I think about it. First of all, I'm not surprised. This is who the president is. The president has been a racist his whole life. He was taught, this came from his father. This was taught by his father. His father is a well-known person didn't want to rent or lease any buildings to black people back in the day. And he taught his son the same things. And, everybody was talking the other day how Don Lemon should go to prison because of going into that church. Do you guys realize Don Lemon is an African-American man whose ancestors lived through slavery in this country? The ancestors of whites who were slave owners in this country. February is Black History Month. And for the president to have the audacity to post a video of President Obama and his wife Michelle posing as gorillas, it is disgusting. It is disappointing. It is despicable, but it's not surprising. I'm not surprised, not even 1%. This is who our president is. If there wasn't a history of different things that have happened in the past with this person, then we will give him the benefit of the doubt. But there is a history of racism that has been shown to all of us for a long time on his part. This is nothing new. This is the same person who when he came down that escalator, he came down announcing his campaign to run for president, beginning with his first words were, Mexicans are not sending their best people. Mexicans are sending their worst. They're the worst people. This is the same person who called people of brown color people that are coming from shithole countries and they should go back to their shithole countries. This is the same person who went and took out an article on the newspaper back in the day when the Part 5 were being, judged, and they were being tried for the rape or a murder of a young girl. And even though they were acquitted later, this guy took a article saying that they should be put to death. But even after they were acquitted, he never apologized for it. This is the same person who has banned over 19 countries, the majority brown and black countries. This is the same person who brought white South Africans and gave them a fast track to citizenship while kicking out all the brown people that have already been here and have been here for 20 years and not even giving them brown people a chance for citizenship. So this is not a new thing. This is an amount of things that we've seen from the beginning. It's a pattern, it's a behavior that is been in his character for his entire life. This is nothing new. I don't know why y'all are acting like this is strange, like this is shocking. I don't know why you're acting like that. This is not shocking at all. This is what America is. This is what America has been. This is what America was founded in. America was founded in hatred. The minute the colonizers arrived to this brown land, because this was a brown land way before the colonizers arrived. This was a brown land. Go look at our Native Americans. Go look at them and see what color they are. They arrived here. They brought slaves from Africa. They pretty much segregated the Native Americans into their own sections, took over the land. And now, after that, they kept slaves for hundreds of years. And after all this time in 2026, now they're saying we can live with these people. Well, you brought yourself over here and you brought all these people, all the slaves and everything. And now you're complaining you can't live among brown people. Which one is it? Which one is it? It is despicable what the president did. And, the only reason he removed the video is because of the pressure. Everybody was speaking about it. So he removed it. And first of all, he denied it. He said somebody else from his staff, posted the video or brought it to him. Well, at 11:44 p.m., usually the president is the only one that's up there and on his social media, or at 2 o'clock in the morning posting crazy stuff. He's the only person. So not only he denied it, but then he doesn't want to apologize. He will not apologize to President Obama and his wife Michelle for these despicable actions. But this is nothing new. This is what America is. This is what America is. And what's crazy is that, these people who support this president will still make up excuses for him, will still say that this is AI. Some people say this is AI. Some people say this is not his fault. He just took a clip. This was an entirely different video. Well, it's funny how he only grabbed the last 2 minutes of the video, or the last few seconds of the video, where it only shows Obama and his wife posing as gorillas. And then they came out with showing the rest of the video. But why didn't you just show the entire video from the beginning? Why do you show the video only with the few seconds that Obama and Michelle are dancing as gorillas? Why didn't you show the entire video from the beginning? And even if you didn't show the entire video from the beginning, do you think this is an attitude and a behavior of a president of a country? You think this is a good attitude and behavior of the person who is occupying the highest, the most important job in this country? You think that's presidential? Because I don't believe it's presidential. I actually don't believe it's presidential at all. It is a shame what happened. It is a shame, but this is nothing surprising. This is what America is. Or do you think that the slogan "Make America Great Again" really means "Make America Great Again"? No, to these people it means "Make America White Again." The vice president just came out the other day saying white people don't have to apologize for being white anymore in this country. When have you ever had to apologize for being white in this country? You own pretty much 99% of everything in this country. 99% of everything, businesses, everything is owned by white people. And here we are, the vice president, saying white people are being, discriminated against. When? Since when? Guys, we need to wake up. It is a shame. It is a sad day in America. It is a sad day in America. It is a sad year. I knew 2026 was going to be a different year. I knew 2026 was going to be different. It was going to be sad. We have people getting kidnapped by ICE. We have 2 Americans shot on the streets. We have families being broken apart. We have little kids being taken away. We have ICE going to people's houses without warrants and just getting in. We have literally a militarized streets in the streets of America. And here we are having the nerve to talk about, oh, North Korea is bad, China is bad, but we are going the same route that those countries are. We are going the same route that those countries are. First they came for the illegals, now they're going for the citizens. They want to denaturalize citizens. It's all a playbook. It's called Project 2025. It is all a playbook. This is nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new. It is a shame. It is shameful what happened. And but this is what the president is. This is nothing new. I am not surprised one little bit. I am not surprised one little bit. You know what I'm really thankful for? I'm really thankful for the fact that the Obamas haven't answered. You know why? Because no answer is the best way to go. No answer, not going down to the level of the president is the best way to go. Thank you, Mr. Obama. Thank you, Mrs. Obama. Thank you very much. That's why we love you and we will continue to love you. When he posted that video, it wasn't only about you guys. It wasn't only about Obama and Michelle. When he posted that, it was an insult to all the brown and black people who live in this country and people around the world. It was an insult to all the brown people and black people who live in this country and an insult to brown and black people around the world. Barack Obama is the first black president this country has ever had. Think about this. This country has had over 250 years and it's never had a black president before. So by the president posting this disgusting video, it makes this even worse. You are demeaning the only and first black president our country has ever had. This has a major significance for all Americans, not only for whites, but for black and brown people too. You insulted the only black president this country has ever had, something that he has never done. Obama has never insulted any of the white presidents this country had before. Never. John McCain must be literally screaming in his tomb right now. Just seeing this is the country that we have inherited. John McCain must be literally screaming from his tomb right now, going, what the hell happened to America? How are we going backwards in this country? It is 2026 and we're starting to feel like we're back in 1930. It is shameful. Don Lemon was right the entire time. Since 2018, he tried to tell us this president is racist. He tried to tell you. Then he got fired from CNN because they didn't agree with what he wanted to say. Thank you, Don Lemon, for speaking out. Thank you for speaking out to the American people. We support you. Thank you, Mr. Obama and Mrs. Michelle Obama, for not responding back. Stay classy, like you have always been. You have the support of the American people. We support you. An insult to you is an insult to all of us, especially black and brown people, because of all the stuff that we've been through in this country. Especially because of all the stuff black people have been through in this country. Thank you, guys. I wanted to thank you. And I also want to say thank you for the president for exposing what we've always been saying. Thank you. I would rather you show me that you are a racist than to have you in closed doors talking bad about me as a person and saying how much you don't like black people or black women, black this and black that. I would rather see those who support this. I would rather know who they are, so I'm not surprised later on when they actually say it. So thank you, because you are exposing, you are confirming what we have been saying for the longest time in this country. America was founded in racism, and until we eradicate, we stop talking about races and we qualify everything in colors, this will never change. This is nothing new. Until we'll stop putting everything in a category with a color or a race or a nationality, this will never change. This is America. I just wanted to bring you this message. I wanted to give you guys my reaction and my take to the disgusting post that the president posted on his social media. And to have the nerve to not even apologize to President Obama, shame on you. You should have apologized. Thank you guys. I will see you on my next video. This is JC Diaz with JC Diaz Uncensored. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.